simplifying rational algebraic expression. Now, let us factor the numerator and denominator. We have 4a plus 8b over 12. Let us check the numerator and denominator if we can factor them out. Here, the numerator can be factored by 4 and a plus 2b. So we get a plus 2b by simply dividing 4a and 8b by 4. This will be over number 12. So here, this is not the final answer. However, we can still simplify the term or the expression by dividing 4 and 12 by 4. Given that 4 over 12 are both divisible by 4. So 4 over 12 is 1 over 3. So technically, 4 will become 1 and 12 will become 3. And still, we will copy the group a plus 2b. And the final answer for this example is a plus 2b all over 3. Example number 2. In this kind of problem, we will apply the law of exponents. So first, let's take a look at the numerical coefficient of the expression. We have here 15 and 12. So let's try if do they have uh, same divisibility. So 15 and 12 are both divisible by 3. So now we can divide them by 3. So 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. And 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. Therefore, we have 5 over 4. So I will just write them or the answers here so that whenever we are done doing applications of concepts, uh, we can have right away the final answer. Next is c raised to 3 over c raised to 2. So here, we will just simply subtract 3 and 2. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So this will become c raised to 1 or simply c. So we will write c in numerator here because the exponent is positive. Next is letter D. So as you can see, we're simplifying variables with the same uh, expression from the numerator and the denominator like this. So we have similar variables, although they have different exponents, but then we can simplify them by applying the law of exponents. So next is D. So we have D raised to 4 given again that whenever we divide similar variable or same variables, we will subtract their exponents. So 4 minus 5. 4 is the numerator and then 5 is the denominator. So we subtract them. Now D will be raised to negative 1. Now in law of exponents, negative 1 or in the concept, whenever we have an exponent of negative number, the variable will be written in the denominator. So you will have D in your denominator. Next, E. Let's check. So as we can see, E, um, or we don't have any other variable beside E in the numerator. So technically, we will just copy E here. And then, this as same as well as the W. And then we have the final answer. Example number 3. In this example, we will use the concept of factoring polynomials. So here we have x squared plus 3x plus 2 and x squared minus 1. So for the first one, for the first group or our numerator, we can factor them because this is a general trinomial. Okay, so we can use the concept of factoring of general trinomial. Knowing that this is not a perfect square, so we will get the factors of the first term or the coefficient of the first term. This is 1 and 1. And then the next one is 2 and 1. Then we'll multiply them by doing this cross method. So 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. And add them, the answer is 3. Given that the middle term is 3, the same as the sum of the products of this matching of factors, meaning to say that we can now pair them by doing this. So here, so I have x plus 2 and x plus 1. So this is a correct factors of the given trinomial. So now we will just write it here. So x plus 2 and x plus 1. Now for the x squared minus 1, we know that this is a difference of two squares. So for us to factor this, we will just get the sum and difference of the first term and the last term. So square root of the first term, that is x. Square root of the last term, that is 1. Then another set of this, x and y, but they will just differ in terms of the sign. Plus, minus. We will have it here, x plus 1 and x minus 1. Then we will just cancel same terms or expressions. Cancel this and cancel this. Therefore, the simplified term of the given x squared plus 3x plus 2 all over x squared minus 1 is x plus 2 over x minus 1. Final answer.